every decade since 1984, someone has pointed at an artist and said, "This is the next Michael Jackson." They said it about Usher, they said it about Chris Brown, they said it about Justin Bieber, and every single time, that artist eventually showed us exactly why the comparison was wrong. Not because those artists aren't talented, but because what Michael Jackson was is not a level of fame. It's not a number of hits. It's something so specific and so complete that in over 30 years, nobody has come close to replicating it. Today, we are going to talk about it. Welcome back to Certified Timeless, where every era gets its flowers. I'm your host, Simeon. So today, we are asking one of the most important questions in music history. Why in a world that has produced incredible artists every single decade since his peak, has nobody filled the space Michael Jackson left? Because that space is still empty, and I think deep down, everyone knows it. Let's get into it. The first reason nobody has replaced MJ is the simplest to explain but the hardest to achieve. He was complete, totally, terrifyingly complete. Think about the greatest artist of the last 30 years. Beyoncé is one of the greatest vocalists and performers alive, but she is primarily a performer first. Drake is one of the most culturally dominant artists of his generation, but Drake doesn't dance. The Weeknd makes incredible music, but his live shows don't move people the way MJ's did. Every great artist since Michael Jackson has had a primary strength. Michael Jackson had no primary strength because everything was operating at the highest level simultaneously. Voice, dance, songwriting, stage presence, visual storytelling, global impact, all of it, all at once. We have stopped expecting that from one person because MJ is the only person who ever delivered it. Let's talk about the dancing specifically, because this wasn't choreography for the sake of looking good. This was storytelling. Every movement had intention. Every step communicated something about the song. The moonwalk is the most famous dance move in human history. One move, performed once on Motown 25 in 1983, and the world has never forgotten it. People who weren't alive in 1983 know what the moonwalk is. Beyond that, the anti-gravity lean in Smooth Criminal, the precision of Thriller, the way he could go from explosive movement to complete stillness and make both feel equally powerful. Michael Jackson used his body as an instrument, and nobody since has come close to that level of physical storytelling in pop music. Here is what gets overlooked most: the humanity, the scale of genuine human connection he had with people all over the world. He was a man who could land in any country on earth and be greeted like a head of state because people felt genuinely connected to him through music. We Are the World, Heal the World, Man in the Mirror, Earth Song. In Nigeria, in Japan, in Brazil, in Germany, Michael Jackson meant something personal to people who had never met him. We live in an era of billions of streams and massive social media followings, but followers are not the same as genuine human connection, and streams are not the same as impact. MJ had an impact, real lasting generational impact, and that specific thing has not been replicated. So why has nobody replaced Michael Jackson? Because you cannot replace a force of nature. You cannot manufacture what he had. He was the product of a specific talent, a specific era, a specific hunger, and a specific kind of soul that the world has only seen once. Will there be a great artist? Absolutely. But the complete package, the total undeniable, world-stopping, generational defining completeness of Michael Jackson, that was once in a lifetime occurrence. Maybe a once in a century occurrence. And maybe that's okay. Maybe the point isn't to replace him. Maybe the point is to appreciate what he was fully enough that we stop settling for less. Because once you have really heard Thriller, once you have really watched Smooth Criminal, once you have really sat with Man in the Mirror, you understand that some things aren't meant to be replaced. They are meant to be remembered and celebrated and passed on. So that's the tribute for today. Drop in the comments which Michael Jackson moment hit you the hardest. The performance, the music, or the day the world lost him. I want to read every single comment from you guys. Please, if you are new here, like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one. Certified Timeless, where every era gets its flowers.